is Sara from Womb to Heart Fertility Support. You can find me online at www.wombtoheartfertility.com. So today I want to talk a little bit about miscarriage. And I want to talk about miscarriage from a spiritual and energetic point of view. Well, and physical too. So why does a woman have a miscarriage, right? And what's the deeper meaning behind that? So let's talk about just purely on a physical level for a moment or two. So a woman's body is actually really smart. And if the baby that she's carrying would have a genetic abnormality or a birth defect, oftentimes her body will miscarry. And our bodies are so incredibly smart that sometimes that will happen. Now, let's talk about miscarriage from a more energetic and a spiritual point of view. Okay. So, from a spiritual point of view, not all souls are meant to be born and be here in the physical realm on this planet. And I know that that is difficult and painful, but in my spiritual tradition that I'm initiated under, that is the belief that not all souls are meant to have been physically on this earth, on this planet. So that's one reason, is they're not meant to be on this planet and they're called back to heaven for whatever reason. You know, their soul path, their soul plan was not to be on this planet in the physical realm. So let's talk about miscarriage from an energetic point of view. So miscarriage from an energetic point of view is there's a strong link between trauma and pain and sadness, both ancestral pain and ancestral sadness, and miscarriage. So if a woman is having miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage, then what might be happening is that she may have a lot of pain and trauma and sadness that is taking up room in her womb space. And there's simply not enough room for this new life, this new child. And I use this analogy quite a bit with my clients and in my work, but let's say that you just bought a house, okay? Let's say you bought it and it was a foreclosure house. And let's say that this foreclosure house, you finally have the opportunity to go into the house. Okay. And let's say the house is totally hoarded. There's stuff, junk, from bottom to top, just totally hoarded. And, you know, there's so much stuff in this house that there's no room for your stuff, and there's no room for even you and your family. It's just so incredibly hoarded. And that's a similar idea to the womb space. The womb space can get so full of stuff, pain and trauma and sadness, that it is difficult for a new soul, a new life, to be reincarnated. And so miscarriage is really an opportunity for you to clear out the pain and the sadness and the trauma and become the open vessel that you need to be in order to have a child, have a baby. So this was just a very short video on the spiritual views and physical views and energetic views of miscarriage. If you liked this video, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. And I offer one-on-one consultations with clients to help them clear all of the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual blocks to successfully getting pregnant and staying pregnant. And you can go ahead and click on the link below to schedule a free session with me. All right, many blessings.